right there, guys. I don't know if you saw that, but a card just fell. I'm coming, guys. Sorry, guys. Here I come. All right, guys. I'm back. Sorry. Well, I'm back. Here I am. Hi, Janet Olivo. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderfully blessed day. Grand rising to everyone. Blessings to everyone. Hi, Tristan 2014 Bleecker. Hi, good morning. All right, guys, I'm just getting myself together. Sorry it took me so long to actually come onto the screen. But I have to get all my stuff together. Feel just a little discombobulated. So that's a part of the reading today. You know, some people may be feeling a little discombobulated, like, um, not like you're going through the motions, but like when you're going through your routine of the day, you're getting distracted, and, certain things are just kind of, different. than what normally takes place, right? Today I am doing a reading for Gemini and Cancer, I believe. Is it Cancer? Yes, Gemini and Cancer. And later, I just might do a collective reading, a general collective reading. But right now, I'm going to do Gemini first and then Cancer. And before I get started, let me go ahead and do my disclaimer real quick. Oh, let me get everything on right here because my camera just feels a little off. So let me try to get everything right. Get my devices all charging so I don't lose battery. And let's see what we got going on. Oh, and I am, hi Holden, hi Jetty Melio? Hetty Melio. I don't know anything about that song. Sorry. I don't play music in the background. If I play anything, it'll be like meditation music. Sorry. Let me see. Oh, but I am recording simultaneously on 2 different channels, guys. I'm on Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima. So if one of the feeds start to act crazy or flip out in any way, let me know, but you can go over to the other channel and get a clear view. The phone that I'm recording, I believe Queen Karima on, is a very good camera. I usually don't have issues on that, but when I'm recording Nature's Daughter on, we might have an issue. So if we do, let me know. Let's see, who do we have here? Dee 2222, hello. Equinel Liberty, hello. Thank you. I got this from Temu. I want to say it was less than $10, but it's been a while, so I don't remember. And if I'm not mistaken, after I got it, they said they ran out. But that doesn't mean anything. That just means that whoever was selling it, this particular one at that particular site, you know, they ran out. But they usually have them sold in multiple places, so it's very affordable. Thank you. Hi, Stephen Morris. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Let me go get my wrist jewelry. I'll be right back. It's really weird, guys. I know retro season is almost up, but man, when I tell you it is a pain in the butt. Okay, Stephen Morris, I see you deleted your messages. I'm not sure what was going on there. DD2222, you deleted one of yours too. Okay, so I don't know what I missed, but maybe it was meant for me to miss that. And that's part of the reading, guys. Something's going to happen, Gemini, that's going to be a situation that you're going to miss, right? It's going to be something that you're just going to miss. It's going to completely miss you, and it's not going to disturb your life in any way, and it's not supposed to, you know? Oh, and let me go ahead and do my disclaimer again because I don't know if I finished it. I started talking to people. So this is Nature's Daughter. I'm filming simultaneously from Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima. This is for adults only. If you are under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. This is for entertainment purposes. Please do not go and make any life-altering decisions based on this reading or any other. Go within, go with God, make your decisions that way, okay? Take what resonates here and leave the rest for someone else to appreciate, okay? Everything in this reading is not going to resonate with you. Even if I say I'm doing a reading for Gemini, it's not going to register with every single Gemini. It's just not, because every person is not the same. So this is a general reading for Gemini and Cancer. Okay, guys? So that being said, you be your own leader of discernment. You go within, you go with God, and you make your decisions that way. Okay? And if anybody's vibrating low and, you know, you're feeling like you just want to attack somebody, this is not the place for that. We're vibrating high. We're healing over here. We're not here for drama. So if you're here for drama, I'm going to need you to find somewhere else to go, because this is not going to be your safe place for drama. I'm going to most likely delete you from coming back or put you in a timeout, depending on my mood at the moment, okay? Before I got started, when I was pulling out my cards, this one came out: financial strains. Tight finances are causing stress. Stress too thin by burdens, difficult financial obligations. Okay? So it's starting out hot and heavy. Boop! Let's get into it, yeah? Let's go on and get into this reading. Okay, and this reading is for Gemini. All right, let me go ahead and pull this Gemini card out, and because the next one is going to be for Cancer. Okay. Gemini is for May 21st through June 21st. Keep having adventures. Versatile, curious, restless. I was going to say relentless. So that is boop, boop, part of your reading. Okay, Gemini? Be relentless when it comes to high vibrational events in your life. If you're vibrating low, this is not your reading, Gemini. Okay, this is for my high vibrational Geminis only. I'm not tapping into low vibrational energy. I don't do crab in a barrel. Okay, even when I read Cancer, no crab in a barrel. Okay, all right, because my Cancers are high vibrational Cancers, right? So let's get into this reading, guys. Financial strains, like I said, tight finances are causing stress. Stress too thin by burdens, difficult financial obligations. Hey, look, if this is your energy, I need you to understand, Gemini, that being frugal does not 9/11. So it might be an emergency financially. Being frugal is not a bad thing, okay? Don't let people trying to get you to keep up with the Joneses become a reality in your life, okay? Because keeping up with the Joneses can make you broke as hell. And the Joneses don't give a darn about you, okay? So let's just keep it where it is. Keep it where it lives, right? You know what you need, you know exactly what you need in life. You don't need to go above and beyond what you need, right? You don't need to keep up with your neighbor, right? Because your blessing is your blessing. Their blessing is theirs. It has nothing to do with you, and vice versa, right? So let's keep it classy, okay? Let's see here. I feel like this is got me. Okay. Is that better, guys? I don't know who's watching, but anyway. I'm not going to stress about it. I just want to make sure, I'm not doing a whole lot of going back and forth type of stuff. Trying to keep it to where I can just kind of just look at the camera and it pretty much be universal. Have it right next to each other. Mm-hmm. Because the more I turn that one, the more it has me. Maybe if I come over here a bit. Uh-oh. Completely popped out there. Hold on, guys. Let me get situated. There we go. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm having all kind of technical difficulties over here today. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a lot of technical difficulties lately. It's been crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying. I don't like technical difficulties. I don't. I need everything to just go smoothly. All right, I'm being a big baby right now. Anywho, let me try to get situated because I feel like I'm bunched in right now. Let me see if I can back this one up just a little bit. Yeah. Or maybe if I can back that up, I can back that thing up. Or just move that right there. Okay. Let's see. I'm liking how this camera is, but that camera is not really. I don't like the placement of me in this camera. Like I feel like I need to be right here for this camera, but for this one, it's got me feeling like I'm on the edge on one side and in the middle, or on the opposite edge on the other camera. Here we go. Maybe I can do it like that. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done messing with stuff. And I'm just gonna leave it like it is. And however it pans out is how it pans the frick out. Hopefully you guys can see me clearly. And now I feel like I have just a little bit more space to move my feet around. Yes. All right, that's how I need that to go. Okay. I have my shirt out like this because I just feel like I need to have space. I need to be able to. You guys hear that? That felt really good. All right, so I have a message for the couples, right? Because I feel like this needs to be said. This is something that could help your relationship. Exercise together. Get fit together. Stay fit together. Make it a part of your bonding in your relationship to work out together. I'm telling you, you don't even have to be doing the same thing. Like me and my man, we work out together. We've been doing this for years, since the beginning. And we do not do the same thing at all. Like he does a real serious manly workout, and I do a real serious for my body type workout, right? He jogs, I don't jog at all. I don't do running. Never been a runner. Like, when I was a kid running around playing and stuff, yeah, but runner, no, I'm just not a runner. So, but he runs, he does his manly workout, I do my workout, and it works for us. And we go for a walk in the morning, and sometimes in the evening, but it really helps the relationship, guys, in so many different ways, right? Because you're staying on top of your health at one, and two, you can be each other's keeper, in that aspect as well. And it just, it brings you closer. It gives you something to look forward to together every day. And you don't have to go to the gym. You can, go to the park and work out. We work out early in the morning, when the park first opens up at 6 a.m. We're out there jogging and walking and exercising and doing our thing, making sure we stay healthy and in tip-top condition, right? So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that you should, be grateful for your mate, right? And do things together. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be grandiose, but do something together every day, right? Do something that is nourishing for your relationship and for your soul every day together, you know? It doesn't have to be exercising, but that's something that, you can do that is going to benefit both of you, right? On so many different levels, right? And it makes the day start out so much better. It makes you happier. When you go home and make breakfast, you know that you worked out already, right? So everything that you do, every decision that you make after a workout, it winds up being a healthy choice, right? Because you don't want that workout to be for nothing. And if you start your day like that every single day, you'll make better decisions, better choices, right? And then you'll start to realize just how much your mate means to you. Like in the morning, me and my man get up together. It makes us have a better day, He's not just up getting ready for work, trying not to wake me up and all that stuff. I'm up. I'm up with him. We've already gone for a walk. We've already walked our dogs, We've already exercised together. We're up making breakfast now. We're up taking showers and cleaning up and, just starting our day. By the time he goes to work, we've had a full morning already, But he's happy, you know. Goes to work with a lunch, Doesn't have to worry about having money in his pocket because he already has everything he needs, you know. And he's already in a good mood. And it puts you in a good mood when you start your day off with your mate and you guys are already doing stuff together. You're already trying to make each other happy. You're already trying to do your part to see how I can make your day better. You know? That's how you want to start your day with your mate. And if you're single, do that for yourself, right? When you get up in the morning, exercise, right? Make the best decisions for your life. Love on yourself like you would love on your mate. Love on yourself the way you want your mate to love on you and the way you're going to love on your mate. Give all that energy to yourself if you're single, right? Because when you do that, you basically, like a magnet, pull the person towards you that's meant for you, that's going to give you just that, right? Because you love it on yourself and it's magnetic and it's attractive, it's sexy, right? What's more sexy than watching somebody love on themselves? Ooh, you love yourself. I love that. It's so sad watching somebody that doesn't really like themselves. You want to help them, but you don't really want to be with them, right? You want to be a life coach for them, but you don't want to get involved in their life like that, you know? Hi, Free the People. Good morning. Miracles to you. Yes, have a grateful day. I love that. Cheers to you, buddy. That's what's up. I love it. You see that energy? That's good, clean energy right there. Because when you are living in that energy, that's all you attract, right? Free the People comes here all the time with that same energy, upbeat and positive, just wonderful, right? And that's what you attract to yourself when you're loving on yourself, right? When you show people how you want to be treated. So if you're in a relationship, make sure you're doing what you can to love on your mate, while you're loving on yourself. It can be a dual process. You know that old saying, kill two birds with one stone? Well, love two birds with one stone, Caress those feathers, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But wow, the trolls are out because they're trying to stop me from giving this message of love. But you're not going to stop me because guess what? Boop, boop. I'm giving a message of love and light today, and that's to everybody. Listen, guys, this is a reading for Gemini and Cancer, but if it resonates with you, then it's for you. Don't worry about whether I'm saying him, her, them, they, Gemini, Cancer. It doesn't matter. If it resonates with you, then the message is for you. It's a general message, okay? So don't worry about it, okay? Don't get too vested off into the specifics of like gender and stuff like that. The message is clear, and if it resonates with you, then it is absolutely for you. I'm picking up the message of the angel numbers of 999, 000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1234, 1236, 888, and 777. If you're seeing those numbers, this message is absolutely for you. Okay? I'm feeling really good today, guys. I'm feeling great. Me and my husband have been really exercising a lot together. You know, I've been very consistent with exercising myself because I couldn't wait. Oh, as soon as I was able to exercise after cancer surgery, I had to get into it because I could feel the difference in my body. It was only a couple weeks of not exercising, but I could feel the difference because I wasn't doing anything. I was just laying around. I wasn't walking around very much because I was still tender, right? So now I'm up. I'm not only walking around, but I'm exercising every single day. So I'm feeling so much better, and it feels good now that he's exercising with me. It feels good. It feels great. And then we get to look at each other and be like, ooh, I see such and such is paying off. Ooh, look at you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get to compliment each other and give each other milestones. You know, maybe we should do this and that. Maybe we should work on this or that, you know. How do you think this is looking, babe? You think them dimples are leaving? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be real with yourself and your mate, right? Don't lie to me. Are my ass cheeks even? No? Which one I need to work out the most, right? Just let me know. I'm going to get on it, right? You got to be honest. But if you're with your mate, you're going to get that honesty, right? You'll be more amped to receive it, right? And you're going to get on it because you want to feel good and you want to look good, right? So it's something that I really feel strongly about. When I tell you guys to make time for your mate, make time for your mate. Because I'm noticing that people are real quick to end their relationships, right? They don't want to fight to stay in their relationship, and they say it shouldn't be a fight. Honestly, people don't understand that just because you're with a person that loves you and wants to be with you doesn't mean that it's going to be cherries and rainbows and sunshine all the time. It just won't be, you know. I'm not saying, you know, fight with someone, fight to keep your relationship if somebody's out there just completely disrespecting you and abusing you and cheating on you. If that's going on, then walk away, run for your life. But if your biggest problem is they don't want to clean up behind themselves and that just annoys you, let it go. You guys can work through that. If one of your biggest issues is they work a little too much, you can work through that, right? There are things that are forgivable and there are things that are unforgivable. Don't confuse the two, right? Know what's worth fighting for and who's worth fighting for. Know whose time is up and it's time to release them. Know the difference between the two. Some relationships are really worth fighting for. So please, if your relationship has any fight left in it, fight for it. Okay? That's a little bit better. I do feel like I'm like not too far off on the camera now. All right. Let's get into this reading, guys. I needed to share that message for the people in a relationship and the singles, because I feel like the singles are feeling like they're not going to have a relationship anytime soon. Like, woe is me. And stop that energy, guys. Just even if you are single, Even if you've been single for a while, so what? You need to, maybe that's what you need to learn. Maybe that's your lesson. You need to learn to love on yourself. You need to learn that being with another person is not going to make you happy. You're going to have to find your happiness from within, right? Your mate adds to your happiness. They're not supposed to make you happy. A man is not supposed to define you, and vice versa, right? Your mate's not supposed to define you. You are supposed to define you. That's the whole point of loving yourself and doing your shadow work, right? Getting to know you, loving you, enjoying your own company. Take yourself out on a date, right? Take yourself out on a date. Go to a restaurant and order a meal by yourself. Have a glass of wine, right? Bring your phone out and do a live. Cheers to me, right? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Love on yourself. Go to a spa for no reason and just love on yourself. Set boundaries, right? Cut cords with people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose, right? It's okay. You don't have to cut them off in a mean way. It doesn't have to be a, F you or screw you. None of that. Love and light. Love and light, namaste. I want to see you grow. I still want to see you win. It just won't be with me. I want to see you win, but you're not going to win with me. And it's okay. It's okay. Like I tell people, when it comes to these readings, this reading isn't going to resonate with everybody. And it's okay. It's not supposed to. It's a general reading. I'm picking up energy from everybody. So, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the things that aren't for you. Don't worry about it. It's not for you. Right? Rejection is protection. Right? That's for every situation in life. Don't beat yourself up or stress out over things that are rejecting you or things that just don't work out. There's a lesson to be learned there. There's a reason. There's a season. Move forward in love and light. When things end, it's for a reason. Right? It's a lesson that you needed to learn. There's a blessing on the other side of the lesson. Reason, season. Vibrate high. Elevate. Ascend. But you got to be able to release things that no longer serve you. It doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter what it is. You have to be ready to cut that cord, baby, and release it, release it, release it in love and light. It's okay. All right? All right, guys. I really feel like I really have this playful demeanor. And I'm not a spring chicken, but I do have this really playful demeanor. And when I listen to my readings play back, I crack myself up. I find myself laughing. So I hope you guys understand the humor that I give off. I'm not trying to offend anyone ever. Okay? And it's okay if you disagree with me. It's all right. I don't mind. I don't expect everybody to agree with me. I just expect that if you do disagree with me, that you do it respectfully if you want to speak on it in my comments. Okay? But I do have a playful demeanor. So if I'm doing anything in my readings that are annoying you or triggering you in any way, please just leave the room voluntarily. I don't want to trigger anyone. I don't want to put you in a negative headspace. But I also don't want you to come here and take it out on me either, because my demeanor is just what it is. I'm a happy person, right? I'm a happy person. I'm not letting life get to me, because if I was, I would be batshit crazy. And I don't want to be batshit crazy, so I don't let life get to me. Right? Sometimes it breaks me down sometimes. I'm human. But I pick myself back up and I keep it moving forward, because I'm not going to let anything break me or anyone. That being said, I felt like I needed to say that because I want everyone to know not to ever give up. Stay in the energy of this too shall pass. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and I can make it through any situation with God's help. Right? So I want you guys to remember that. Make sure you're waking up in the morning and praying before you get out of your bed, right? Talk to the Most High. Right? Whatever you're going through, trust me, it will pass. And as long as you have breath in your lungs to breathe and you wake up in the morning, you're good. It's going to be fine. You're going to get through it. And sometimes it happens at the last second. It's like, oh my God, why do you always make me wait until the last second? I was going to lose my mind. It's because you need to have faith. You just got to have faith. You got to have faith, baby. George Michael, baby, get into it. I miss him. I miss those voices from the past. It's really sad. I think he died on like Christmas Eve. Back in his home place, his home country. He went back home because he was not from this country. But he was a sweet soul. People like him probably would have been able to be happier if they were born later in life. You know? Because people wouldn't just let him be because he was gay. And it was sad. You know? I don't knock anybody for being what they are. Just don't come over here trying to force it on me or trying to make me feel a certain type of way for being heterosexual. That really annoys me. I don't do that. Don't come over here with that. I hate that. Because I'm not going to knock you for what you choose to do in your bedroom. That's your business. Just don't bring it over here. I don't need to know about it. I only need to know about who I'm sleeping with, and that's my husband. So I don't need to know about anybody else, you know? But that man had such a beautiful voice and had such a beautiful demeanor about himself. It just seems like if he had been born a little later in life, maybe he would have been able to find a happier place and would have been able to feel free to love who he wanted to love. I feel for people that don't feel free to love who they want to love. That's a sad place to be in life. It wouldn't feel good for me to not be able to love who I want to love. You know, and I don't wish that on anyone. Love who you want to love. Even if you don't feel like the whole world needs to know, because they don't. It's none of their damn business. But love who you want to love. Okay? Don't you go through this lifetime being miserable because you can't give the love you want to give to the person you want to give it to. Don't you dare put yourself in a situation like that. That's like putting yourself in a slave situation. You know? Because you are doing something that you absolutely don't want to do. But you're doing it voluntarily. Why would you do that to yourself? Don't do that. Go out there and find love and enjoy love. Experience it wholeheartedly through to your soul, baby. And don't beat yourself up about it. If somebody else disagrees with it, that's their issue, not yours. Go out and love and experience love. Everybody is lovable. Everybody is deserving of love. So go out there and get it. But start with you. Okay? Gemini, start with you. Start with yourself. Love yourself through and through, baby. Boo. Okay? And you will attract the love that you're looking for. Don't accept anything. And if somebody has already hurt you and shown you just how much they can hurt you, don't you dare give them another damn chance. Okay? You be your own leader of discernment. But from me to you, some of y'all call me mom, some of you call me auntie. Okay? Somebody called me Nana. That kind of pissed me off because I was like, okay, I don't even have any kids, so don't be calling me Nana. You got me messed up. I'm an auntie, and I have raised people's kids, so I can understand somebody feeling that nurturing mother energy, but I ain't nobody's Nana, so don't try me. But but yeah. Let me get back to this reading, y'all, because I can talk personal with y'all all day long, okay? And it'll never end. So let me get to this reading, Gemini. Just love. Open yourself up for love. Open yourself to give love. Open yourself up to receive love. But start with you. Always love yourself first. And that's for everybody. That goes for everybody in the collective. Love on yourself completely and wholeheartedly. Start your day with I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I am grateful for my connection with the Most High. I love me. Okay? Let's start with me. Start with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Woo! Na 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 na. I loved Michael Jackson, y'all. Oh, I love Michael Jackson. I went out and I got me a man who shares the same birthday as Michael Jackson. My mom's birthday was the day before Michael Jackson. She always thought that was so cute. She was like, he's like my little brother. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. Let's get into it. Yeah. At the bottom, we got wisdom and gift, baby. So we already know it's going to be great things coming your way for the Gemini. Anybody who don't like my singing, you might want to leave because I will be singing throughout my reading. Wow, that's what's up. All right, Gemini, it's already getting into it. So what we got on the cut, baby, is money tree and resources. Damn, and behind that is success and investments. Ow! Ow! Let's get into it. Ow! First, we're going to start with what came off the bottom. Wisdom. Use your best judgment. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. So you are a magical being. I'm feeling like you guys have empathic wisdom, right? And you got a gift coming. Use opportunities that arise. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities, right? But you got someone, once you tap into a gift of your own that you have, that you just didn't realize you had, you're going to get an actual gift from someone else. It's going to help you tap into your magical gifts, your physical gifts within. Okay? And then on the cut, we had money tree and resources. Money tree, enjoy your wealth. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired, baby boo. So get into it. Yeah. That's right. Get into it. That's what's going to happen for you, Gemini. And you're not going to have to work very hard because I feel like you've already laid the foundation for most of this, okay? Resources, use wisely and as needed. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. So live for today. Live for right now. But try to save something for the future. Try to create generational wealth for the next generation of your family, okay? That you're creating right now. Get into it. Okay. And behind that, we have investments and success. So you're on the right track, Gemini, choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. All right. So understand that you need to trust the process. You're on the right track. Even if things are going slower than you feel like they should, they're going at the pace that they need to go. Okay. So understand that. And be okay with it, right? You got to be okay with the steps that the Most High has for you because it's a purpose. It's a method behind the madness, if you will. Okay? Investments, invest wisely. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity, right? So invest wisely. Make sure you do your due diligence right now while we're in retrograde season. But retrograde season is about to end, right? In a day or so. So get ready to start some great new beginnings. Okay? Because you got some great stuff coming, but you got to be ready to release. Release. Yes, sir. Release. Yes, sir. Get rid of those things that no longer serve you. Let them go. For you, okay? The people, the places, the things, they gotta go. Bye-bye. Peace to ya. Okay? Spiritual work. You're a light worker. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. It's time for you to get into your gift, baby. You got to tap in to what you're here to do. You're here to help other people, babe, with spiritual enlightenment. So you need to get into that, all right? You got a vacation coming up. Take time to recharge. So that's the part of loving on yourself, okay? You got to take time to recharge. Start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. You hear King in there scratching around with his confirmation? Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. If it resonates, right? And if it resonates in a way where you feel like it might resonate with a friend or family member, send it to them. Share this video with whoever it may help, okay? Because this message is timeless. So if they hear it tomorrow and 1 year from today, whenever the person hears it that it resonates with is when you're supposed to hear it. If it's resonating with you now, you're supposed to hear it right now. So listen to the message because it's for you, okay? Savings, create savings for the future. That's the second time this has come out. Okay? And that was for resources. Resources says save something for the future, right? Okay, so savings says create savings for the future. You always need to put something off for a bad day. So just be aware that if something goes down, you don't want to be in a situation where you have to get ready, right? You want to stay ready so you never have to get ready. So make sure you're putting something away for the possibility of something that might go down. So think about the things that could go wrong and put money aside for those things because you know these are things that could possibly happen. That way, if they do happen, you're already ready. You don't have to get ready because you are ready, right? So get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? Mind power and star power. Yes, baby, right? Lead with your mind. Excuse me, somebody doesn't want me to get this message out to you. Use your intelligence. Analyze data logic and think rationally. Okay? And star power, you are a star. Okay? Some of you are star seeds. So tap in, baby. Right? Step into the spotlight. I was going to say step into your spotlight because you are a star and you have your own spotlight. So step into it, babe. Yeah. Clap it out for you because you deserve it. Okay? Become an influencer of the company and earn fame and popularity because you get money. You a star. Kira. Watashi wa star. Right? Step into your power, babe. Tap into your gift, step into your power, and call your power back from every person, place, or entity where you left it, babe. Because you're going to need it for yourself. Stop lending it to other people. You need your power for you, babe. All right, Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? What other messages do we have for Gemini? What other messages do we have for the Gemini? Hey. Let's see, messages of cosmic oracle cards. I haven't used these cards in so long. It's crazy that, when I was in the hospital, I feel like I spent the better part of June, at least 3 weeks, at least 3 out of the 4 weeks I spent in the hospital, right? By the time I got out, all of my new decks, you would consider them old because it's been over 30 days, but I hadn't gotten a chance to use half of them. So I had a lot of decks that were brand spanking new that I've only got to use like once or twice, if at all. Then now I'm like going back looking at them like, I don't know which one to use. They're all new. I'm just like, what do I call these? But yeah. All right, so someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Yeah, that's what all this love talk is about. Love. Music. All right? Tap into the love of it all. Okay, guys? Lead with love. You can only conquer hate with love. You can only conquer low vibrations with love. You can't conquer matching. You can't conquer hate matching it with hate. All you're going to do is fuel the flame of hate if you match it, right? So what do? We bring love into that situation. That's the only way to defeat hate. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. Let the love flow in. Let the love flow in. Oh, let the love flow in. Yeah, I made up that. Yep, I took a song and just changed the words. Because that's what we all need to do, guys. You know, people are running around so quick to jump on the bandwagon to hate somebody based on what they look like or any of that low vibrational crap. But if you just vibrate a little higher and give a person a chance, you might learn to love somebody. And it don't have to be about anything sexual or lustrous, you know what I'm saying, at all. It could just be, you could learn to love somebody like a family member that you would have never even given a chance to like, let alone love. Now I got a brother or a sister that I never would have had, you know, because I was leading with hate. Now I'm leading with love, and now I got so many new family members that are not blood related, that love me, that treat me better than any relative ever has, that truly loves me, that appreciates me, right? More than any relative could or ever would. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Ooh, if that ain't the truth, I don't know what is. You have the answers. They're already right there within you. So stop looking for the answers from anyone else. 9 times out of 10, we know the answer, that the answer is within the question, and we already know it. We just don't want to deal with that energy at the moment. At the bottom we got, your life is so special. Treat it with love and care. What have I been preaching this whole time, Gemini? That's crazy. My air is blowing way over there. Did you see my card moving? The air. I cleaned the filters yesterday. And I clean those filters like once or twice a week. But the day or day after I clean them, it blows so freaking strong. It's crazy. The air is blowing from way across the other side of the room. And it's blowing my cards over here. I'm like... Anyway, Gemini, your life is special. Treat it with loving care. Love on yourself. It's time for you to go take a spa day, you know, and just get a full body rub down. Bet on yourself. Take chances. Reach your dreams. You've got this. So stop looking for someone outside of you to make your dreams come true. It's all about you, baby boo. You got to tap into everything that you got going on within you. You don't need anyone. And if you keep thinking you do, guess what? God's going to remove everybody that you think you need. They will be removed from your life completely. You're going to figure out how to figure it out on your own without these people. If you don't do it on your own, God will make it happen. Because you need to be able to rely on you, baby boo. Just you and no one else. Trust me, I know. That tower moment will slap you in the face like pop, pop, and you will figure it out. You must forgive if you want to be free. Ooh, it's at the bottom. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Okay? That old saying that forgiveness is for you, it's not for the other person, that is true, because you are the one carrying the burden of whatever the other person did, right? You are carrying the burden of the whole situation. They have moved on. They've forgotten about you. They're not thinking about you. They're not stressed out. They have moved on. So you need to find a way to do the same, right? You can't let it hold you back. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down, 'cause I can't take the heat. Slow down. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, slow down, baby. You don't have to be, it's not a race, and the only person you're racing is yourself. It's the only person you're in competition with. So stop competing with you, baby boo, and just live your life. Live your best life, but stop trying to compete with yourself, because you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to wear yourself out, and it's not worth it. You're not going to enjoy life if you're stressing yourself out, right? So figure it out where you can enjoy it. Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. Like, seriously, find your happy place and just sit there and sit in it and enjoy it and understand that that's where you're supposed to live. The rest of your life, that's where you're supposed to live. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so freaking seriously, Gemini. Because you got a way of being a little bit too stressed out and deflecting that energy to everyone else. Nobody wants your deflective energy. Okay, babe? So figure it out and stop deflecting it. We don't want it. All right? We want your positive, uplifting energy. We don't want that low vibrational crap. So keep it to yourself, Gemini. Keep it to yourself, baby. All right? And don't come for me in the comments. It is what it is. If you are low vibrational, then you are low vibrational. Figure it out and vibrate high. Vibrate high. Vibrate high. Elevate yourself. Guess what? So you can what? Ascend. Ascend, ascend, ascend. That's what we're here to do, baby. Boo! We're here to ascend continuously. All right, so get into it. Do your part to get to your point of ascension. I haven't used any of these cards in so long. You're going to get some usage today. I didn't buy you for nothing. Wow, before we even get into it, bridges and sacrifice. Let's get into it. Yes. Bridges. Never forget the bridge that brought you across, because it may just be the very one that you will have to take that... Okay. Because it may just be the very one that will have to take you back. Be careful not to burn it. I've been saying that in collective readings for about a week now. Stop burning bridges, okay? You do not need to burn a bridge just to end a situation, right? You can walk away from someone in love and light. It doesn't have to be a negative experience to end something, right? Because if you have to come back to it, you can. But if you burn the bridge down, no, you cannot come back to it, and rightfully so. Why would anybody want to let you back in when you burnt the bridge down that connected the two of you? Hello? Hello! Wake up and treat people the way you want to be treated. Okay, Gemini? Sacrifice. What have you given up to be where you are? Was it worth it? Right? What did you release in love and light to get where you are? And was it worth it? Right? Just like in that movie, American History X, where the teacher said, has anything you've done made your life better? And he broke down because it hadn't. Everything he had done had made his life worse. It had landed him in prison for life for murder. It landed him in the infirmary after being, how can I say this? Because I don't want I don't want to get flagged. He learned his lesson the hard way when he was sodomized in prison by his own gang. Yeah. Right? He realized that the hate that he was spewing, right, for somebody that didn't look like him was misplaced, because the people that looked like him were the ones that were trying to hurt him. really hurt him, seriously hurt him. They were trying to take him out, but they wanted to make him submissive first, right? And so once he realized that what he was doing was not making his life better, he started making better choices. To do what? To make his life better and try to right the wrongs of the past. You can't always right the wrongs of the past, guys. You can't go back and change that. So you got to know that karma's going to come back, right? And sometimes it won't hit you. Sometimes it's going to hit the person you love. And in that movie, it hit his brother. It took his brother out instead of him. And that was his karma for what he had done, because he had taken somebody else's brother out. And if I'm not mistaken, the boy that took his brother out was the little brother of the boy he had taken out. You know what I'm saying? That's how they made it seem anyway. There was never anything that was concrete in the movie that said this is the little brother of the guy from, but they made it seem, they insinuated that in the movie, So it was just like everything that he had done before came back to bite him, and in the worst way. And he felt it. He felt it coming, and he knew it wasn't going to come for him directly. He knew it was going to come in the form of taking someone he loved. He knew it. He felt it. And he did everything in his power to protect him. But he couldn't. Because he didn't know which demon was coming for him. He didn't know if it was going to come from the gang or if it was going to come from the people that they have hurt in the past, coming back for revenge. So you got to be careful what you're doing out here, how you're moving, how you're shaking, how you're treating people, right? Because it always comes back. Karma is so real. Some of us, depending on what your lineage is, and I am mostly Native, if I do anything wrong, especially intentionally, I get a serious ass whooping from the Most High, and it's immediate. It's like as soon as I make the decision to do something I know is wrong, it's like, I'm like, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, okay. Because I know better. And that's how it is. When you know better, you do better, right? And if you're not doing better and you know better, then you get whooped, right? That's discipline. That's something that our parents try to teach us. But, the Most High knows how to teach you in a way where you will always remember. I love it. But yeah, never forget the bridge that brought you across, because it may just be the very one that will have to take you back. Be careful not to burn it. So don't be out here burning bridges, guys. And make sure that the sacrifices that you make are the sacrifices, the things that you need to release in order to move forward in your life, right? Things that no longer serve you in love and light, right? Release those things. If they still serve you in love and light, then keep them around because they're a part of your journey, right? And you have to be your own leader of discernment and realize who is really a part of your journey and who's not. Who's supposed to be there with you and who's trying to straddle themselves on and leech along and vampire along on the journey that's not for them, right? You know who's supposed to be on your journey, so you release and kick off those who are not supposed to be there, right? And don't feel bad about it. Be humble about it. You don't have to hurt anybody in the process. If they hurt themselves, that's on them. But you make sure you're leading within love and integrity, right? No matter what. Whoa. See, these cards are still so new. They're shuffling in bulk. Let me see if I can loosen these bad boys up just a little bit. Confirmation from Teeny Weenie. I watched her up today, and she's just sitting over there looking at me because she wants to get out. She wants to hang out with her mommy. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So, pearls before swine. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted, Gemini, and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you, what you have to offer, and return the kindness. Okay, Gemini? Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people that are like-minded, right? Meaning stay away from the crabs in the barrel. They are not your friends, and all they want to do is keep you in that barrel with them. Okay? So don't entertain the crabs in the barrel. Stay away from them. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. Headstrong. Maybe it's time to get out of your own way. Nobody knows everything. And there will be times when you will just have to accept that. Accept that you don't know everything. Accept that you can't control anyone out here but you, Gemini. You can only control yourself. So tap into what you have to offer yourself in the world. Be humble about your gifts and your powers and get out there and do what you're here to do. Okay? Have a little fun, enjoy life, love along the way, but do what you came here to do, baby. Boo! And don't put any effort into any of that low vibrational crap. Jealousy, envy, gluttony, pride. Yeah, we're not doing that. Greed. None of that. We don't need none of that. Lust. We don't need none of that. You can keep all that. Empowered. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your own destiny. Right? Because you have got the power. You've got the power. Power. Yes, baby. So get into it. Get into the high vibration of it all. Elevate so high that them crabs can't even touch the bottom of your feet from that barrel. You ain't nowhere near it. Right? Make them rule the day that they ever came across you and tried to make you vibrate low in any way, shape, or form, because that's not a part of your spirit. You know what? I have not read from a tarot deck today. You know what? I'm going to read from my gold foil deck. This one is my English and Spanish one, okay, guys? So, English and Spanish it is. It's Spanish at the top. And English at the bottom. Okay? So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into the tarot of it all. If you don't like tarot, leave the room. If you don't like tarot, you shouldn't be here at all. But anywho, if you are, then it's time for you to go. All right. There's going to be a death to something. Something has to end for something else to begin. La muerte. La muerte. La muerte. I'm not great at Spanish, so don't hate me. I'm trying. La muerte. Death. There has to be an ending to something for something new to begin, right? And I've been telling you, Gemini, that you're going to have to release some people, some places, and some things. They've got to go. This is confirmation. Confirmation. Get into it. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Yeah, baby. La Suma Sacerdotista. The High Priestess. This is me. Right here. The High Priestess. And it looks like some of you are joining me in this energy. Okay? So get into it and stay in that energy, right? Because that's how you're going to manifest everything that you're supposed to manifest. King of Pentacles. Rey de Oros. Rey de Oros. And we got Taurus energy in this Gemini reading. Heavy Taurus energy. Heavy on the Taurus energy, okay? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see it everywhere? King of Pentacles. Your pentacles are coming, right? Your pentacles are coming. All that you have prayed for is coming your way, right? 8 of Pentacles. Ocho de Oros. Ocho de Oros. You have been working hard. You've been working diligently, Gemini, and it's paying off, babe. It's paying off, and in the best of ways, right? All you got to do is keep it going, babe. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on. And then you know you got Diez de Espadas. Diez de espadas, 10 of swords. You all, and the tres de espadas, 3 of swords. You got somebody that's working overtime trying to break your heart, baby. They're trying to take you out. They're trying to break your heart. Tres de espadas, 3 of swords. And then the diez de espadas, 10 of swords. They're trying to take you out. Then not only are they trying to break your heart, my love, they're literally trying to take you out of this world, end your life. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. And it's a sad situation because it's unnecessary. You haven't done anything to deserve this energy that they're sending your way. Nothing to deserve that. What do we have on the top here? The Hangman. El Colgado. El Colgado. The Hangman. Because you're seeing things differently. You don't see things like everybody else. You just don't see things the way they do. And I think that's probably the main thing that upsets people about you, because you don't see things the way they do. They can't understand what you're doing. You know? How you move and how you shake. It annoys them to no end because they just can't figure it out. 7 of Wands. Siete de bastos. Siete de bastos. Like you're fighting. It's a battle that you shouldn't have to fight, and some of it is like a battle within, right? But you're fighting a battle that you just should not have to fight. Some of you need to do your shadow work so you don't have to fight these unnecessary battles. Okay, confirmation from King having a nightmare over here. Some of you really just need to tap in and do your own shadow work and fix your issues from the past that are holding you back from enjoying your present and stopping you from cultivating who you're supposed to be in the future. 4 of Cups, because at this point you don't know who to accept a cup from. Cuatro de copas. Cuatro de copas. 4 of Cups. The Most High could give you a cup right now and you wouldn't even accept it because you're terrified. You're skeptical of everybody. You don't know who to trust. Right? But you've got to get it together. 2 of Pentacles, dos de oros. 2 of Pentacles, because your pentacles are coming in. You just need to trust in the Most High. Trust the process. Trust in divine timing. Trust in that the Most High has got you. You need to have faith. You gotta have faith, baby. You got to have faith in the Most High and His angels because they got your back. Yeah. Okay. Temperance. La templanza. La templanza. Is it time for you to stay balanced? Okay. Because temperance has got 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water. You know, transferring water from one cup to the other. Just, you know, helping everybody out and trying to stay balanced at the same time. Right. So it's not an easy thing to do, but you got to find a way because you're here for the whole world and yourself, baby. So tap in, Gemini. La Templanza. This is La Templanza. Temperance. La Templanza. This is La Templanza. Temperance. Okay, so get into it, babe. Understand what you're here to do. You know, what your soul purpose is, if you will. Right? This is your confirmation, guys. This is your confirmation that you're here for something way bigger than you think. So start talking to God about what you're here for if you're confused. God, what am I here for? Start with a sleep journal. It's 10:11 on the clock, Central Standard Time. Okay? And if you're seeing 1:11, 11:11, 10:11, 10:10, 12:12, 12:22, 2:22, 7:7, this message is for you. This is for Gemini. And I'm about to wrap it up and go into Cancer. Okay? How are you doing today, Cece? I hope you're having a very blessed day. All right, guys. And let me pull one more card. Oh, okay. Okay, that's 2. And it went flying. Okay, well, let's see what it is. Okay. All right, so the Seis de Espadas, Six of Swords, which is sail into calmer waters, was in reverse. So first of all, we got the Tres de Copas, Three of Cups. Okay, it's time for you to have some fun, Gemini. It feels like you've been working hard, and it's time for you to enjoy some downtime. Sabrina, the Lovers, 1111, Gemini Sun, Cancer Rising. Awesome. All right, well, this reading is absolutely for you, my love, because I'm about to wrap up Gemini and go right into Cancer. That's awesome. Yep. Yep, you just missed it. But it's all good. If you'd like, you can rewind it and watch it from the beginning because it was a nice, solidified, long reading. And it's pretty juicy. But I'm not done yet, so stick around. All right, guys. Oh, and the Three of Swords came up the opposite way. And for right side up, and I don't usually accept these in reverse, but I'm going to. The Six of Swords is selling to calmer waters. So that tells me that someone is sending you the energy of chaos, which I feel like that's going to send them the energy of chaos. It's going to be sent back to them. And you don't have to do anything about that. You can just kind of sit back and let karma run its course. I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm just not about that life anymore. And at the bottom we got Dos de Copas, Two of Cups. And it's Leo energy. A little bit of Leo energy here. But yeah, you got love coming your way. Someone that's going to work with you and not make it so hard, right? Not going to come in and bring this new love. It's not old love. So if someone is coming to you with an old cup, I would, if I were you, I would run like hell. Yeah, Page of Cups. Sota de Copas. That's a fishy ass cup coming from the past. Somebody coming from the past. No, thank you. I don't want that cup. I don't want it. I don't want that cup. I don't want it. Yeah, I wouldn't take a cup from the past. Because that cup from the past, they don't have anything good for you. And Tres de Copas, Three of Cups, came back around. You know why? Because it's time for you to get out there and have some fun, Gemini. You're working too hard, babe. You're working too hard. You're working too hard either at a specific job or a specific situation. It's time for you to let it rest and take care of you. Okay? Reina de Bastos, Queen of Wands. It's time for you to focus on you and focus on your gifts and your powers because you're magical, but you're not focusing in on what you got to offer the world. You're not even focusing in on what you got to offer you. So you really do need to just sit back and love on yourself for a while and don't worry about what. Wow, did you see that? I put all of these cards in this box and I don't know how this slid out of the bottom. Nueve de Espadas, Nine of Swords. Now look at this stuff that's going on at the bottom of her bed. It's like somebody's doing some stuff in her dreams. Right? Literally sending her nightmares. Make sure you're praying before you go to bed at night. And make sure you're keeping a sleep journal, guys. I feel like that's really... I was starting to say that earlier and something distracted me. I don't know what did. But anyway, I got distracted and I didn't finish my sentence. But I'm going to finish it now. You guys may need to keep a dream journal. Maybe a good idea for you to do that. What you want to do is pray and meditate before you go to bed at night. And keep a journal next to your bed. Any questions you have, ask them in your prayer and meditation. And guaranteed, do you do that for 7 to 30 days, you're going to get all the answers to your questions. You're going to get communication from the other side, from your past over loved ones, from the Most High. You will figure out your soul purpose. You will have an open line of communication to the Most High, and all the messages that the Most High has been trying to get you, that your past over loved ones that have been trying to get you, that your spirit team has been trying to get to you. You will get those messages clear and uncut. Okay? It may be time, Gemini. Okay? This is your reading, Gemini. I'm going to move on to Cancer. Okay, Cancer is June 22nd through July 22nd. Sensitive cycles, security. Nurture your interests, Cancer. It is time for you to nurture your interests. Right? And don't let those other crabs in that barrel keep you down. Okay? Because that tends to happen out here in this world. You know, I've had people from my hometown tell me, and I won't even say my hometown because I was born there, but I was not raised there. The place that I was raised was much better, and that was Detroit. I left the place I was born in when I was 6 months, and I came back when I was 13, and I couldn't wait to get the hell out of there. Oh my God, I started traveling by myself when I was 16. 3 years later, trying to get out. Like, no, I don't want to be here. Ah, let me out. Because I was surrounded by crabs in the barrel with that crab in the barrel mentality. So don't let anyone hold you back, Cancer. That's the main message I have for you right now today. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't dim your light for anybody. Don't lower your vibration for anyone else, because you got people around you. You got snakes in your garden. You got people around you that are expecting you to stop shining bright like the diamond that you are, to make them shine bright, right? Like, put all your effort into making my career. I mean, I've seen that with famous people. I've seen damn, I don't want to say her name, but you know what? I'm gonna say her name because she was actually on a TV show, and that's why I know all of her business, because she shared that information on that show. It was a marriage boot camp type of situation, but it was Moni Love. I love Moni Love. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember who she is, but back in the day, she did this song called Moni in the Middle. Where's she at? In the middle. She was relevant, I want to say before Queen Latifah, or just in the same time frame as Queen Latifah, but she was doing her thing back when Queen Latifah was a very relevant rap artist, a lyricist, if you will. Back in the way back day when she was like, before, but around the time when she was doing, ooh, ladies first, that was Queen Latifah. But anyway, Moni Love, her relationship on Marriage Boot Camp, she was like telling him, I believe he was trying to get her to help him with his career, and she was like, you know what, basically understanding that I think she felt it, she knew that he didn't want to be with her. He was using her. He was trying to get her to help him with his career, because that's what she does. She makes stars out of people and has been doing that behind the scenes since the 80s. Okay, doing her thing. Like, I always wondered what happened to Moni Love, and then I saw her on an episode of Millionaire Matchmaker. I was like, what? That's what's up. I'm happy to see somebody from back then still a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Because most of those people from back in those days, they out here hurting, living on the streets, looking like drug addicts, and she actually still made it because she did, instead of just sitting out there being the artist, she went behind the scenes and started, writing music and doing the behind the scenes stuff that actually makes you money. Aside from, killing yourself slow on tour being the artist. But anyway, she was on, on that show, and she realized while on that show that, she already knew. I think she went there for confirmation that guy was using her for her clout, her status, trying to become known through her. It wasn't a thing where I love you and I want to make your life better. I want to be here with you. I want to be your person. No, it was I want you to be the person that helps lift me up. And once I get to a certain status, I'm out. And you know, when you can feel that that's what somebody's going to do, it's kind of like, okay, we'll go on and leave then. Right? You dare them to go because you know they're not there for authentic reasons. They're not there for you. They're there for themselves, right? So that's the energy that I'm getting right now, crab in a barrel type of situation. Cancer, don't let it be you. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't let anyone make you dim your light. Don't let anyone make you lower your vibration. Don't let anyone stifle your voice, okay? Or get your chakras out of alignment or make you feel like a shadow of yourself, right? Because they want you to make them better. Screw what you want. No, that you're not here for them, right? Whatever you're here to do with them or for them, it doesn't take over your life and it doesn't come before you, right? So put yourself first, okay, Cancer? That's my main advice for you. So I'm going to pause, guys. I need to refresh my coffee. And even though I had breakfast, I swear, guys, when I eat in the morning, it activates me in a way that makes me greedy. Where I feel like all day long, I just want to eat. But when I don't eat right away, when I fast until like the afternoon, I swear my appetite is very small. So I don't know. I don't know if sometimes I just need to eat like that, or maybe it's because I exercised early this morning. And I didn't do a strenuous exercise. I don't know. But anyway, I've said all that to say this. I'm hungry again. So let me figure out. You know what? I might have something I can munch on right here. I do have something I can eat right now, right here. That's what I'm eating right now, right here. I'm gonna get me some coffee and I'll be right back. Have you guys ever heard of this water? It's really good. Go get you some. I got mine from Natural Grocers. Sprouts has it as well, I believe. I don't know about any other stores that might have it. But places that sell natural stuff and that gear, because Natural Grocers guarantees all their food, you know, from a natural source. So they don't sell a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff they don't sell. And you know how they say if you shop around the edge of a grocery store, that's the healthiest stuff. But once you go to the middle, that's all the processed stuff. Everything in that store is good for you. And even the stuff that most people get that's processed, it doesn't have all the junk in it. You know how they say the processed stuff is made, the exact same stuff that's made in another country has completely different ingredients in it? It's because they have laws against a lot of the stuff that our country don't care about, you know? So if you want to sell your stuff here, you got to make it healthy. It can be made healthy because they're making it so. It's only when it comes here that it ends up being unhealthy because they don't care what they put in our food or water here. But that water there, it's amazing. If you've ever been to Sprouts and you go in there and you're like, wow, it's a lot of stuff they don't sell in here. If you go to Natural Grocers, they sell even less stuff than Sprouts. They guarantee everything, and it's really good stuff. And you can damn near holistically heal yourself from anything there. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I intuitively knew that something was going on in me when I got my cancer diagnosis. And I was already doing things to heal myself from cancer before they told me I had cancer. So when they told me not only did I have cancer, but it was at a stage 2. It hadn't spread. It wasn't anywhere. It was isolated in one place, and they could operate. You know, it was easily operatable, if that's even a word, where they can cut it out. They even cut out an organ that was close to it to make sure, you know, because they couldn't see between there to see if it had spread to that organ. They were like, we're just gonna take it out, make sure, right? And take a few nodules around to make sure everything is good, but make sure it wasn't in my blood. But I felt like I was already on the path to healing myself before I found out about the diagnosis, and it was because of where I was shopping. Natural Grocers. There's a lot of things in there that they sell that feed on cancer, you know, that actually eat it, right? If it's in your body, it's going to get rid of it, right? So, and all those mushrooms, those cancer killing mushrooms, they sell those in powder form. So, and in pill form. So, I was already on that, you know, on the journey to healing myself before I knew I needed to heal myself. And I'm so thankful for that thought process, you know, because I could have been behind the curve instead of ahead of the curve. And since I was ahead of the curve, I was able to not only heal myself, but the healing process after the surgery was minimal. Literally, they released me 48 hours after the surgery. They removed my gallbladder and cut off a piece of my liver, and, you know, up to the healthy part to make sure they got all the cancer off. Confirmation from Teeny Weenie. And even though I had a setback and I had to come back a week later because they had to drain fluid from my stomach, I'm not really sure if being out of the hospital, if I had have been in the hospital still, I don't know if that would have changed anything. But I said all that to say this. You got to take care of yourself, but you also got to make sure that you're not a slave to anything, not to your health, not to the thought of dying, not to the thought of not being what you came here to be. Like, you got to do what you got to do, but be more carefree about it, a little bit more carefree about it, Cancer. Don't be so serious, you know? Take time to smell the flowers and enjoy the taste of the fruit, you know? Confirmation from Teeny Weenie. You got to stop taking things so seriously and just let things be what they are. Yeah. Yep. And you, even more so than Gemini, really need to trust the process and divine timing. Trust in God's timing. Know that God's timing is the best timing for you. It doesn't matter what you want for yourself. It really doesn't. I mean, you can want whatever you want for yourself. It's good. Dream big. You know, make sure your goals are attainable and make sure that your plans to get to those goals are practical, right? So that you're not dreaming big for no reason. However, just understand that no matter how big you dream or whatever you dream about, guess whose dreams are bigger than yours? The Most High. The Most High! And guess what? The Most High trumps your dreams. So whatever you want to do is going to take a back seat to whatever the Most High wants you to do. So get into it, yeah? Yeah! Get into it! Yeah! Seriously, though. Don't get so wrapped up in what you think you want to do. Confirmation from Teeny Weenie. It's okay, baby. Yeah, she sees me getting weak. She don't like it. She's like, Mommy, get off of there. Get off of there right now. It's time for me and you. She wants her mommy. And I am feeling like I need to eat. I think I'm going to warm up my food. But that being said, Cancer, take care of you. Take care of yourself, because I feel like you're putting forth effort into everyone around you, and the effort that you're putting into them is not the effort that they need from you. Like your family, for instance. You're working hard and you're bringing home stuff, but they don't want the stuff that you're bringing. They just want you. They want to spend time with you. Like, instead of bringing them home presents, take them on a trip. And make it a thing where you guys are spending time together. Like, rent a boat for you guys to, just for you guys. You know? Rent a yacht. Just for you guys. You know, experience that. Do something wonderful where you guys are forced to really just be together. Go get a cabin. Rent an RV and go off into the woods. You know, into a nice little spot. Rent a nice little spot off into the woods. Walk the trails. You know, tell stories. You know, unplug from your devices. Bring a projector for your movies, right? And unplug from all of your devices and just love on each other. You know, it's something that people fail to do nowadays. It's like people put forth more energy into tearing each other down than loving on each other. And it's a sad situation where someone gets more pleasure into destroying someone versus building them up. Sad situation, but let's be better. Let's do better. Let's be the change that we want to see in others, right, guys? Where am I from? I'm from Detroit, but I've lived in a few other places. I've lived in a few other places. One of my favorite places was Seattle, Washington. Oh, God, I love Seattle. So beautiful there. All right. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. So my jewelry just bit me. No. This one I made myself. Easy. String it together. I swear it took me like 2 seconds to make that one. I didn't make these. I bought these from Temu. These two. And I bought these two from Temu. Let me show you how that one looks. And then that one from Temu. This one here, I got this one in San Francisco before we left California. I can never remember the name of that place, but oh my God, he had everything. Every crystal you could imagine, he had it. Oh man, and they were so powerful. I'm like, man, dude, if I go back and get crystals, if I go back to California, I'm definitely going there. And this place I used to go to, Dragon Ferry in Stockton, California, I love that place. I hate the fact that people kept breaking into that place, like busting their windows out and like literally breaking in. But they were such an awesome place. They had such great energy. I love shopping there. I really did love shopping there. I loved the owners. They were so sweet. Young lady that I met, she was such a sweetheart. I was like, who would want to? But you know, you never know. You never know what drives people. You know, sometimes what drives people is the nuttiest thing ever. But that woman was so sweet. She didn't deserve what she was getting. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard and it's paying off. Right? You're staying in good spirits, Cancer. So stay in that energy. Sit in that energy, right? Don't let anyone take you out of that energy. Okay? Because the person that's trying to take you out of that energy, that's your frenemy. Okay? That's the person that's cheering you on in your face, but behind your back they're stabbing you with the biggest knife they can find. Okay? So beware. Be aware. Why, right? See, here it is, right here. Right here. This Ten of Swords. So let's start with the Eight of Cups, because that's happier news, okay? You got passed over loved ones that are high vibrational that have your back, right? And they're all around you. You see all those white birds? They are all around you, right? You got the Eight of Cups. Okay? So you got good things coming your way, and you got people coming to help you. And in a positive, high vibrational way. So it's okay to take those cups, but you got to be your own leader of discernment as to how it fits into your life. I can't tell you how to live your life. But the Ten of Swords, right? That's that angry, bitter person, right? That just really wants to see the end of you. They hate how you glow up. They hate you because they ain't you. So sad, but that's your problem, not mine. Ace of Cups. Because the right cup is going to take you exactly where you need to go, and you will have discernment and know which cup to take. Right? That's the hand of God right there, that Ace of Cups. So you better know which cup to take. Queen of Pentacles, because your ships have come in. Right? Everything that you desire is coming to fruition right now. So get ready. Stay in the frequency of receiving. Stay in the energy and frequency of receiving, and you'll get everything that you're supposed to get. You'll get everything that your heart desires, okay? I feel like some of you are already, some of you are already on that path. Scales of justice tipped in your favor. Right? And some of this is actual justice system. Somebody has done something illegal towards you that you don't even know about. But the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor, and you won't have to do anything on that. They will be ordered to give whatever they took from you back, be it a home, money, whatever it is, they're going to have to give it back. Yep, and they're going to fight tooth and nail. They're going to fight tooth and nail trying to hold on to a Five of Wands. They're not going to give up without a fight. But the sad part about it is they're going to be fighting against God, not you. the Hierophant, because you're going within and going with God, and you're tapping into your native energy. All right, Cancer. This air is cold as heck up in here. Okay. It's freezing. It's so cold. Man, I'm so hungry. I don't know what I want to eat. I think I'm going to heat up some leftovers from yesterday. I made some dirty rice. And I feel like I want to add to it and make it a little thicker. Add some fried onions and peppers. Ooh, I'm making myself hungry just thinking about it. Like, I know how to heal the soul with some food, baby. That makes me miss my mommy. This month is my mom's birthday month, and she's been gone now for 2.5 years, and I miss her so much. I miss her so much. Let's see what we have in spiritual news for Cancer. That was not a good shuffle at all. Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe. All you gotta do is double tap. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And like I said, guys, for those who are just joining in, I am recording from 2 channels simultaneously. Okay? So that's why you see me doing the double situation here. Okay, I'm going to accept it. See what this message is. Oh, wow. Okay, it's not a little bit, it's a lot. This just in. Spirit is encouraging you to keep going. Life has its lessons, but don't let it discourage you, Cancer. Whenever life seems to not go as you expected, don't count it as a fail. Remember that Spirit is guiding you through it all. Rejection is protection, okay? So if it's not for you, then it's for someone else. That means you're being protected from walking through the wrong door, Cancer. Your door's over there, and you're trying to go over there. That's not your door. That's Steven's door. You're Teresa. Go through your own door, Teresa. This just in. Let go of fear of the unknown. We often fear the unknown because we are attracted to familiarity. Spirit is encouraging you to face the unknown with a brave heart and remember that you are never alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far away, I am here to stay. In other news, there will soon be a cause for celebration in your life. Spirit says get ready to call up your family, friends, to propose a toast to you on your achievements. Boop, boop. Get ready to celebrate yourself, baby boo. I told you guys to date yourself, but get ready to celebrate yourself. You don't need other people to validate you. Learn to validate yourself. Learn to self-soothe, okay? Because once you learn to do that, I'm telling you, loving yourself, self-soothing, and learning to not need another person in order to move forward in life, in order to feel good about yourself, that is priceless. Okay? Have faith in the Most High. That's all you need. Boop, boop, is God, baby. In other news, someone whom you haven't seen or heard from in a while will soon be making a reappearance in your life. This could be an old friend, ex-lover, or family member. I hope that's not happening in my life, because if you're from the past, stay there. I have no use for you in my present. Seriously. If you were supposed to be in my present, you would be here. If you're not here, it's because of you. So, just know that you made some type of decision that kept you from my present. or my future. So stay where you are. This just in. Begin to release toxic people from your life. Hello. Boop, boop. Release them. They no longer serve your higher purpose. You know who those people are, whether they are family, friends, a lover, etc. It is time to release all people, places, and things that no longer serve you or your highest good. I had to add that last sentence, right? Because if it does not serve your higher purpose, if it doesn't serve your soul purpose, then you need to not be in that situation. You're wasting your time. We're here for a reason, right? And certain people just don't deserve your time or your space. Okay. This just in. Spirit is asking that you be patient about a particular situation. Divine timing has the last say in this. I already told you that, Cancer, but here's your confirmation. Boop! Confirmation. Boop! Confirmation. This is confirmation. Give it to me. Confirmation. This is confirmation. You better get into it. This just in. There are some major blockages in your life that Spirit wants to assist you with ridding. Spirit says call upon them and have faith in them to help you with whatever blockages you may be facing at this time. Sounds like you need Ganesh in your life to help you remove some of those blockages in your life, right? Ganesh will help you remove those blockages. Saint Expedite will help speed it up. Boop, boop. You need to learn who you can work with, baby. Lakshmi and Shiva helps bring abundance and prosperity. They're a married couple, so they work very well together. Amplified by 2, baby. Baby boo, get into it. Breaking news, whatever it is that you have been praying for or trying to manifest is on its way to you. Keep believing and know that Spirit is always working on your behalf. So what I feel like is happening, Cancer, is what you've been praying for is right there. It's already there, waiting for you to release boop, boop, what no longer serves you. Once you release it, everything you want is going to just start flooding down on you, raining down on you like a freaking typhoon, because it's been waiting for you to walk away from this dunce that no longer serves you. Walk away from that job that no longer serves you. Start that business that serves you. Oops, now that you're not with that dunce, you see the right person, the anointed lover, your soulmate that's been waiting for you to walk away from the dunce, right? So everything that's for you has been waiting for you to walk away from what is not for you. That was in the way, that was blocking you from seeing what was for you. Boop, boop. Get into it, yeah. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Give it to me. In other news, Spirit says pay attention to your dreams. Spirit is trying to deliver an important message to you through the dream world. Now may be a good time to get a dream journal. I just told Gemini this. I literally said these exact words. So here it is, coming in your reading, Cancer. You need to do the same thing. Get into it. I can't make this up, guys. When you feel the energy, you feel the energy. Energy doesn't lie. And like I said at the beginning of the Gemini reading, just because I say Gemini or Capricorn or Cancer or whoever, doesn't mean it's not going to resonate with other signs or other people. Because the energy is collective, right? I'm picking up on everybody's energy, you know? So that's what it is. I'm online, guys. This is live. I'm picking up on energy from people all over the world. You'd be surprised the people that are watching me right now. I got people in Germany, in Russia, in the Middle East. Yeah. In the UK, South Africa. Yeah. Australia, New Zealand. Right? Everywhere. Yeah. France. Yep. Britain. The British. Yeah, everybody's watching me from all over the world, man. All over the world. Every nationality. India. I got a lot of people from India. Yeah, they watch me a lot from India. But then I do reference a lot of stuff that was pretty much founded in India. You know, so when I talk about Lakshmi, Ganesh, Shiva, those are things that were pretty much handed down to us from India. You know, from the natives in India. And that's a whole nother story. All right? They know what I'm talking about. People from India know what I'm talking about. When I say the natives, they know what I'm talking about. They do not treat those native people very well there. The native people are still there. And they are just as dark as the Africans. Because where is India? Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that right now. That's not what I'm here to do. This is a Cancer reading. Let's get back to Cancer. This just in. Forgiveness is the key to healing and letting go. Whomever you need to forgive, Spirit says now is the time to do so. There's no need to hold on to hurt, anger, or pain. Release it so you can be free. Is this not the collective energy, right? Like, let's just free ourselves from low vibrations, right? Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. Seriously, guys, you really do need to tap in, baby. Tap in. Free your mind. Free your soul. Okay? You got to get into it. What you can't do is allow other people to change you. You have control over yourself. Period. So focus on controlling you and doing the best you can do, being the best version of yourself that you can be. Don't worry about what they're doing around you. Because guess what? Eventually, people are going to start to want to be like you. You are going to start to have an audience of people that want to vibrate high because you make it look so easy. Right? You're like, okay, so what? I fell and bust my knees open. Okay, but that heals. All you got to do is put some ointment on it, wrap it up, disinfect it. It's fine. Take care of it. Love and care. TLC. Move forward, baby. Let's keep it moving. Don't nobody need to see those scars. Let's put a bandage over that and keep going. Right? Because you know that it's not the fall that represents who you are. It's how you pick yourself up, how you dust yourself off and keep freaking going. That's the energy that you're in, and that's the energy that you need to stay in. Right? That's the energy that you need to omit to everyone around you. You need to show everyone, this is who I am. Tap in. Tap into some high vibrations. Tap into the highest vibration of all. Tap into love. Period. I've had people truly mistreat me in my life. And unnecessarily so. Right? Because I didn't give them any reason to mistreat me, right? But I feel like some of them just didn't like how I shine my light. Happy-go-lucky, trying to be upbeat even when life has handed me nothing but ugly. I'm still trying to see my way through the bull crap, and I'm shining this bright light, and it's a dark tunnel, I see a little speck of light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm telling everybody, look, I see that speck of light, y'all. We gonna get out of here. And they're like, I'll go to hell. I don't see no speck. They hating me because I'm trying to shine light on the good stuff, Don't worry about the bad stuff that's happening. Because anything that you see as bad is most likely just to learn the lesson. It's something that you need to learn from that's going to help you grow and cultivate into a better version of yourself. And it's going to help you ascend to the next stage in life, right? You can't go to the next stage as you are. Right? You have to learn and grow. And then you have to shed the skin once you've grown. Just like a snake does. Yeah. Once they grow and they learn, they have to shed that old skin and leave it behind. Because you can't take it with you. Because you've grown past it. I'm just saying, guys. Understand that everybody that hurts you, they're not always intentionally trying to hurt you, but the fact that they're out here hurting people is not a good thing. And you don't have to accept it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and that's what you need to, the energy that you need to live in. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and return to sender all black magic spells, hexes, curses, low vibrations, and evil eye. Right? Keep all that mess to yourself. Right? Because I'm vibrating high over here. I'm healing over here. I'm ascending to the next stage with or without you. With or without you. Guys, I know everybody doesn't like my singing. I don't care. If you don't like my singing, go to another channel because I love to sing. And it don't always sound good. Sometimes it sounds good. Sometimes I can hit that note, baby. Sometimes I just can't. And I'm going to try. I don't care. Yes, vibrate high, baby. Boop, boop. Vibrate high. Vibrations don't always sound good, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You vibrate high and you might be feeling good, but somebody else might be like, ow, just tune it up a little bit. Ugh. Right? And that's what it might feel like for some of you when I sing. So I apologize if I'm hurting your ears. So if you need to leave, I understand. I'm not going to stop. With or without you. Hey! Breaking news. Spirit says the gift of fertility is upon you. Ooh. Some of you about to have a baby. Some of you are pregnant with new ideas, but some of you are about to have a baby. Baby. Sweet little baby. Yeah. Whatever you are wanting to or trying to birth into your reality, Spirit is here to tell you that the time to do it is now. Get into it. Yeah. What's today's date? Is it the 11th or the 10th? Okay. After the 11th, it's time. Right? I think today is 11th. So maybe tomorrow it's time. Right? Past retrograde. Start that new business. Start that new whatever endeavor, right? Hurry up and get it started. Get it going, baby. Now's the time. Woo! Get into it, yeah. You gotta get it while the getting is good. Strike while it's hot, baby. Let's see what else we have for Cancer, guys. Starting to feel like I got my go-to decks now. But at least I make sure I give you guys, a few different decks for each reading. Like I try not to give you a reading with just one deck or two decks, or you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that the information is spread out, right? So you get a solidified reading. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we got for Cancer. Confirmations. This is confirmations. Let's get into it. What we got, Spirit? Okay. Leap of faith, baby. Let's get into it. Leap of faith, Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself. What did I say? Boop, boop. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Baby, get into it. Hey. Baby, get into it. Hey. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. I think I've had too much caffeine, guys. Literally. I've been up since, I don't know, 2, 3 this morning. Me and my husband, we go to bed early. Okay? And he's younger than me, guys. He's like 11 years younger, 11, almost 12 years younger than me. 11 years younger than me, for sure. Right? 11 and a half years younger than me. And we go to bed hella early. We go to bed, it's still very light out. The sun hasn't even set when we go to bed. We're knocked out sleeping, getting all of them downloads that we're supposed to get. We're getting our sleep and we're supposed to get it, right? You know, you really should be going to sleep somewhere between 6 and 10 p.m., right? We're asleep. We're knocked the heck out during that time. We might be sleeping 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He come home from work, we walk the dogs, showers, go to bed. We get up in the wee hours in the morning and we do other things. We don't just sit around, right? He don't have just one job, you know. We do multiple things. You know what I'm saying? So we're up and at 'em at the before the cocks crow. We're out there doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people say, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I'll be like, man, if we can't do it, then it's a problem, you know, when we can't come up with something, because we are out there getting it how we live. If we can't come up with what we need, it's like, man, what the hell? Because we're doing everything to make it happen, right? So if it don't come together for us, we're like, okay, so what door is about to open? Because every other door is closed. You got to think of it like that instead of, why is this happening to me? You got to think of, okay, so why am I being rejected from this? But why am I being protected from this? Because this obviously isn't the door. Where is my door? That's the question that I start asking. When every door starts closing on me, I'm like, okay, so obviously I'm being protected from those doors. Those aren't the right doors. Where's my door? Can I be pointed in the direction of, can you reveal yourself, door? I need to walk through you right now. Right? So sometimes you just got to talk to your archangels and ask them what's going on. But I told you, believe in yourself. This says, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. So if you listen to your heart, it will guide you home. That's what you need to do. You need to listen to your heart so it can guide you home. Take that leap of faith, babe. You know, do what makes you happy. The thing that you would do for free, let's see what's in the bottom. The thing that you would do for free without getting paid, that's what you need to focus on. Guaranteed the Most High will find a way to make sure you get paid from that. 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So you stay vigilant in what you believe in. It looks like it's a lot of nature. Stay vigilant in what you believe in. You will get the backing that you need. Okay? Understand that. And it doesn't matter what it is. Okay? 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Yeah. And nowadays, people are trying to retire early, like, you know, in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. People are trying to have a career that is more passive than residual. They're not trying to go to work. They're trying to cultivate a business that's going to bring them money while they sleep, while they vacation. They're still making money, right? Nobody's trying to work until they die. Nobody wants to work for your company anymore. Boop, boop. No, we don't want to work for you. Sorry. Corporations, big corporations, sorry. Yeah, you might as well go ahead and get you some robots to work for you because you don't pay enough anyway. Okay? And we can go out here and we can make our own career and make money doing just about anything nowadays. You can make money sitting there eating. You can make money doing just about, and you can do your hair online and make money doing that. Doing just your own hair, making videos of you taking care of yourself, exercising. You can make videos crocheting blankets, okay? You can make videos of you sleeping, okay? I have been up late at nights scrolling through reels like, wow. And they got like 50,000 people watching them while they're sleeping. They just sitting there snoring with all kind of lights and stuff going on. And like, you know what I'm saying? They got this little theme going on. They knock the heck out, right? You know? But they getting paid for that. They're monetized. They got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Millions of views, you know? You can make money doing just about anything is what I'm trying to say, guys. So do what you love. Stop doing the thing that makes you want to die inside. Do the thing that makes you want to live your best freaking life. That's what you should be doing. right? The thing that makes you so happy, you just feel tickled. You just want to, I feel so good. Right? That's what you should be doing. The thing that tickles you to your core. Boop, boop, get into it, yeah. Change your life, Archangel Chamuel. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Okay? Be open and ready for this change because hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. Because change is coming, baby. And change is good. Change is progress. Change is growth. Change means the next stage of life is coming, baby. You're ascending. Hello. Ascension is good. Ascension tensions can be a little annoying, but it is what it is. This card just spent around and did a 360 twice. So you've been through a lot. Okay, Cancer? And it's time for you to make the best decisions for you. Not for other people, but for yourself, right? Decision, Archangel Jophiel. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Wow. And look at all these passed over loved ones right there in the birds. They love you. They got your back, right? You're not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far away, I am here to stay. You are not alone, okay? So just understand that. Understand that you have a soul tribe. You have a family that is not a part of the one that you were born into. Okay, you have other people, 1111 on the clock. You have other people that you can rely on. So tap into your actual family, your soul tribe family. Okay, lean on them when you need to. But get your shit together, Cancer, because your time has come. Everything that you want is coming to fruition. So you're not a victim, you're a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to survive it. Yes, you are. You're going to survive it, baby, because it's 11:11. Make a wish. Make a wish, and it's going to come true because everything you touch turns to gold. So get into it. Right? Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fight for justice and equality, rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. The scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. Infinity number 8. The Lionsgate portal. Something just opened up for you Friday. You may not even be aware of it yet, but you're about to find out. You're going to learn today. 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 On the bottom, we got the sun and divine guidance. The sun, Archangel Uriel. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. You inspire those around you. You are the sun and you shine bright like a diamond, babe. You are tapped into the magic of the sun and the magic of the moon. So tap into your gifts, baby, because you have infinite gifts. Divine guidance, Archangels Sandalphon. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So you want to make sure you surround yourself with people that are already where you're trying to go, that have already accomplished the goals that you're trying to accomplish, right? So you can get the insight on how to get there, right? So you could possibly learn from their mistakes, or just learn from not just their mistakes, but, what they did right. So you don't have to fight so long and hard, right? You can learn the secret sauce. Queen of Ariel. Mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself. Hello. Love yourself. What have I been saying? Anywho. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice, right? Tap into your gifts. Because your gifts are not just for you. They're for the whole wide world. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands. Yeah, you. You beautiful. You got it. Cancer, you got to believe in yourself. You can't expect other people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in a job or promotion. So something is coming together for you today. And what's today? Monday? Oh, wow. That did not want to shuffle. Seven of Ariel. Okay. Ace of Ariel and Seven of Ariel. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Okay, so great things are coming your way, Cancer. And you don't have to do much to get it. All you got to do is kind of sit back and wait. Yeah, don't force it. Don't force it is the message that I'm getting. And don't try to incorporate yourself with people that are not, that don't think like you. Like, don't try to sell your dream to anyone, right? Because if they don't see it, it's not for them. Okay? Know that going forward. Okay. You got great fortune coming your way, babe. Great fortune. Not just a little bit, a whole lot. Yeah, you got a thief in the midst. You got a thief. You got a snake in your garden, Cancer. You got a thief that has taken something from you that, and I don't think you know about it. I really just don't think you know about it. You might be aware, and you might just be not playing stupid, but just not care because you're not stressed about it. But I think someone has found a way to take something from you that was meant for you, but you're not stressed about it because it's like a gift that someone was trying to leave for you. Maybe someone passed on and left uh, some money for you, or an insurance policy or something of that nature, and someone in your family found a way to take it from you. They're going to have to give that back, but you're not really aware about it. You're not, and if you are aware of it, you're not stressed about it because you're of the mindset that you would rather have that person back rather than any money that they left you. You really love that person that passed away, so you're not worried about it. That's how I feel like it is. Someone was on some sneaky stuff and got um, tricked a family member into an insurance policy, right? And they put themselves as the beneficiary instead of the person that they wanted, the people that they wanted on there, and you were one of those people. Um, but it got turned around because they put the people that they wanted on there, and someone changed it right before they passed, literally, while they were in the hospital. They changed it, and they were able to get the money from it, but it's backfired. Thoughts. You're heavy on someone's mind, and it's probably this person, but it feels like an ex. It really does. It could be a sick, twisted, weird family member. It happens. Poverty, yeah. This thief is going to end up in poverty for what they did to you. Like all the superstitions of, they're going to run into all of them. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong for this person because they came up against an earth angel. You're a really good person, and you're not out here trying to hurt people, but when people come across you, they get beat down by the Most High because God don't play about you. Mature man. I feel like this mature man could be like your father or your grandfather or uncle, but he has been doing some stuff since you were young, like some magic against you. Yeah. I feel like he's been siphoning your energy since you were young. You had no idea about this. Lovers. But you got real love coming your way. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. I got to have a real love. You know what, guys? I feel like love is in the air for Cancer, but you got to go on this journey first. You might meet your partner, your person on this journey. That might be the situation for you, Cancer. But you got to take this journey first. But that might be the reason why you got to take this journey first. You might be meeting your person on this journey. Ooh, someone is about to come to a bitter end. Something or someone, something and or someone is coming to an end with this coffin card. And it's probably this thief that's in poverty. Because what they've been doing, they were warned against doing it. But they kept doing it anyway. There's a child involved. And or this is something that's been going on. I think it's because it's been going on since you were a child. What this mature man has been doing has been going on since you were a child. Okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting here. But there could be a child involved in this. Someone could be ending up pregnant in the near future. Or then again, you could just be pregnant with new ideas. Main female and high honor. Okay, so you're seen in high honor Cancer. I was going to say Kansa. So someone may have an accent. Kansa. Instead of Cancer. Kansa. Someone sees you in high honor, Cancer. Okay? And they expect things from you that most people probably wouldn't. Main female. And it might be this main female. She might be someone of high honor herself that is going to bless you financially. Message of concern. I saw this, but now it's coming out all the way. So someone's going to send you a message of concern. I feel like it's going to be a fake message of concern. It's going to be a message to see if their curses have worked, because I feel like this coffin is return to sender magic. Someone was sending death magic to you and it was returned to them, and now they're freaking out because what they expected is not what's happening. Expectation, yeah, they were expecting you to be gone. You're still here. And now they're sitting there trying to figure out what they're going to do. 11:22 on the clock. Privileged lady. You are the privileged lady now. As a result of all of the great investments that you've been making, Cancer. And the change is coming. Right? And the reason why you're the privileged lady is because a wealthy man came and helped you out. Some of you have already, 11:23 on the clock. Some of you have already been helped out by a wealthy man, but some of you got a wealthy man coming. And an official person is going to come and let you know what this mature woman has been doing behind your back. Yeah, she was in cahoots with that mature man. Yeah, these two, they were doing this together. And they might be brother and sister. This might be your father and your auntie that's been doing this black magic on you since you were born. They sacrificed your soul when you were born. Courtship. You were not supposed to be in a relationship. You were not supposed to be loved. But since you have found your mate, your person, you're about to get married. And they don't like that. That is pissing them off, because that's going to stop you having a mate, you having a person. You weren't supposed to be loved. Okay? So you having a person, sudden wealth, and a house, oh yeah, that's coming your way. This was not a part of the plan. You wasn't supposed to get this. And it's being, and basically a judge is telling them that they got to give this stuff back to you. They are pissed off. Unexpected income. That is the unexpected income. You had no idea about all this. Hmm. A whole bunch of, I hate to say it, but a whole bunch of fuck shit. Basically, just somebody just doing some nastiness for no reason. Why? You gotta vibrate higher than that. Like, I feel like people that are jealous of you because of your, they gonna end up in prison. Official person, prison. Bam. That's the story right there. It's going down. I can't lie about this, right? I can't make this up, guys. Yep, and you are living rent free in somebody's head. Cancer. Rent free, baby. You didn't ask for that. You did not ask for that. So that's their issue and that's their cross to bear. And yes, I did just snort. I snort when I laugh. All right, let's check the goddess vault. I'm going to wrap this thing up in a minute, guys, because I just want to relax. I've been up crazily. It's crazy, but I've literally been up for almost 12 hours already. My day is not up. Level up. Okay, you're leveling up because that's what it is. Oh man, I just realized I got something I got to do today. It's not much though, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, you're in your level up, right? You're about to boss up. You're about to level up. This is your due season, right? Cancer, so you need to tap in, baby. Tap in. That's all I'm saying, right? Last night we were out and we saw Venus, and wouldn't you know, Venus just popped up on the bottom there, right behind level up. Demeter, growth, nourishment of the earth, harvest, change. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on, baby. Don't worry about a thing. Cause change is coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Behind that is Ganesh, baby. Ganesha. Beginnings, wisdom, luck, obstacles are being removed. You are being pulled towards a higher spiritual goal. What did I say? Did not say work with Ganesha? Hello. Hello. Work with Ganesh, baby. Ganesh works fast too. And when you pair Ganesh with Saint Expedite, Shiva, and Lakshmi, baby, it comes very fast. Right? They open them doors of prosperity like what? Ganesha removes all the obstacles. Okay? And Saint Expedite make it happen like right now, baby. Say what? You light them candles, right? If you want to, baby, and give them what they like. Within days. And if you use the right candles, the ones that burn 4 days, the whole time they burn and all kind of stuff be going on. And when they done, you be like, whoa, hey, true diamond, jewel within, shine bright like a diamond. Yes, shine bright like a diamond, baby. Tap in, okay? Because Venus, what did I say? We were out at the wee hours starting this morning at 2 a.m., 3 o'clock this morning, right? We saw Venus and Mars, clear as day. Venus, desire, sex, fertility, prosperity, victory, power of love conquers all. What have I been saying this whole time? And it's a lot of fertility out here and passed over loved ones. Okay? So you got your spirit team and your passed over loved ones working diligently for you. Okay? So get into it. All right, guys? You got to tap in. Spiritual bath. It's time to take a spiritual bath. Release, relax, connect. Spiritual cleansing, protection, prosperity, clarity, reconnecting with your ancestors. Get into it, babe. You're going to need this. So you can focus on what you need to focus on. You need to focus on tapping into your gifts and calling your power back, as you, my dear, are going to need it. You're going to need it for this next phase in life. This level up. You're about to ascend, babe. You're ascending, so you got to get ready. Ha. Oh, yeah, baby. Focus. Focus. Focus on that level up. Portal of ascension. You are going through a profound spiritual awakening, a natural process of evolution that involves shedding the old self, inner rebirth. What have I been saying here, guys? Boop! I cannot make this up. Okay? You better get into it. And you better tap in while you can, babe. Emperor. Gaia. Curse breaker. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get it, get it, get into it, yeah. What's behind there? Oh, shoot. Access granted. Oh! Emperor. Power, strength, leadership, order, discipline, masculinity, confident, ambitious, and initiative, discipline, provider. Aries energy. Lots of Aries energy in that. Lots of Aries energy in there. Yeah, but you got your Emperor. Okay? Your Emperor is here to guide you right where you need to go, baby boo. Gaia, mother of all life, brings order to chaos, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual enlightenment, right? So talk to Mother Gaia, right? To help assist you through these trials and tribulations. This too shall pass, baby. So get into it. You're a curse breaker. You're not going to let these generational curses stop you, because you're going to stop. It ends with you. You're not going to accept it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Return to sender. All black magic, hexes, spells, curses, low vibrations, evil eye. 11:31 on the clock. Curse breaker. Get into it. Yeah, we're breaking all those generational curses because access has been granted. Okay, congratulations. You have access to the goddess vault, baby. So, woo, woo, get into it. Hey, hey, hey. Woo, woo, get into it. Hey, hey, yeah. Okay. Evolution, spiritual abundance. Know that whatever you desire on the outside is already within you. So you don't have to go anywhere to answer your questions, babe. You need to tap into yourself. Okay? You need to tap into you, baby boo. You need to tap into your gifts and your power and what the Most High gave you. Okay? Goddess code. No F-ish allowed. No F-ish allowed, baby. We don't have time for the drama. Right? If you're not going to get into it, then you need to figure it out. Because we don't have time for the drama. Demigoddess, the chosen one, destiny, unique gifts, special lineage, sacred duty, divine purpose, server of the greater good. You are a demigoddess. Right? You are a child of the Most High. An earth angel. You got powers that most people couldn't dream of. So tap in, baby boo. Get into it. That's all I can tell you is get into it. Tap in. Tap into your gifts. Tap into your power and call your power back from every person, place, entity where you left it. Okay? Nobody has the right to swing from your power but you. 11:33 on the clock, Central Standard Time. Okay. Whenever it won't let me shuffle, it's a reason for that. Anuket, fertility, overflow, the Nile, in the flow of abundance, embrace the flow, right? Embrace the flow, baby. Tap in, right? And then guess what? Tap in. I can't make this up, guys. 11:33 on the clock, Central Standard Time. Seriously now. Seriously. Tap in. Tap in. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, guys. I really do. Oya. Rebirth and change, Stormbringer, protector of children and spouses. Right? Oya is protecting you on your journey. 11:34 on the clock. So it's safe for you to embark on this journey. It's safe for you to love on this journey. It's safe for you to do whatever you need to on your journey. Just continue on. Keep your grass cut. Warning, you have snakes in your garden. I've already warned you about this, but you need to see it. You got to see it for yourself. I can warn you all day long, but if you don't see it, you're going to get your butt bit. So you better pay attention to what's around you and who's around you, what they're doing, you know, what their intentions are. Because people will tell you what you want to hear all day long. But if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, then you need to be staying focused on what they're doing, not what they're saying. You need to stay focused on what everybody says. I mean, what everybody does, not what anyone says. Don't worry about what anybody's saying. Focus on what they're doing. Listen to what they're saying, but evaluate if it lines up with what they're doing. Okay? Let go of control and accept changes at the bottom and find balance. Bam. Harmonize energy, forgive and heal. Damn, release attachments. The story is right here, right at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Because at the end of that, it's just a lot. Okay? This is a lot. Let go of control. As you relinquish the need of control, every outcome, you free yourself from stress and anxiety, enabling emotional wounds to mend. So if you release control, you will be able to heal yourself. Okay, my love? Control, letting go of control is a part of your growth and your healing. And yes, guys, this is my cherry blossom deck. And yes, this is my cherry blossom backdrop. I love cherry blossom. I just want to go to a cherry blossom forest and geek out to cherry blossoms. So yeah. But let go of control. Okay? Let go of control so that you can heal yourself emotionally. Okay, Cancer? This is all a part of your growth. This is all a part of your soul's healing. Right? And this is how you're going to help others heal along your journey. Accept change. Change becomes not an obstacle, but a stepping stone on your journey towards self-discovery and personal evolution. Because if you're not changing, you're not growing. If nothing changes, then nothing will ever change. And you will never grow. So everything you're asking for, you'll never get because you won't grow. You won't change in order to ascend to the next stage to get it. You won't learn the lesson to get to the blessing on the other side to receive what you're asking for. Find balance. Balancing self-care, work, relationships, and personal interests nurtures a holistic sense of fulfillment in your life. So you got to find balance and harmonize, right? You got to find a way to give yourself love and give love to others as well. But put yourself first. Okay? Because you can't help anybody else until your cup is filled up and running over. Right? So make sure your cup runneth over. And then you can get out there and help other people, right? Because we all know that's your sole purpose, right? But you got to love on you first, baby boo, right? Love on you. This is time to love you. Get into it. Time to love you. Yes, it's time to love you. Get into it. Yes, I will make up a song off the flip. I used to sing to my nephew when he was a baby about anything, okay? I think I made up the song, to the butt, 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 to but I do. Mwah! He used to love it. Oh my God. I would just sing anything and he would just, he loved it. So yeah, that's just my spirit. That's the me staying in touch with my inner child, I guess. I don't know. Harmonize energy. Wow. Okay. That's how. I can make this. I can make this up. Get into it. Harmonize energy. When you seek to balance and align your inner energies, you create a pathway for emotional healing by releasing stagnation and tension. And guys, let me tell you, guys and gals, because I don't want you guys to think I'm only talking to one sex, because I'm not. When I say guys, I'm talking to everybody, not just men. But basically, guys, make sure you're exercising and doing your yoga. Pray and meditate. Okay? That's how you release stagnated energy. Okay? Get into it. I'm telling you, it works. I'm telling you, it works. I do it all the time. I have hit a couple of yoga poses that just made me break out into tears, right? And just boo-hoo for a minute. And I needed to get that cry out. And once I did, I felt great, and I never had to cry like that again, right? Oh my God, this water tastes so freaking amazing. The condensation on the outside of the bottle is starting to leak, but I'm gonna put that back in the fridge. Mm. Oh man, that is so good. Oh guys, just for those who didn't see it before, this is Icelandic glacial water. It is pH 8.4. This is natural spring water from Iceland. All the information for you guys. For this bottle here, this is 50 floral ounces, 1,500 milliliters. This bottle, I I want to say it's like, shoot, I don't want to tell you the wrong price. I got that at Natural Grocers, by the way, and I'm pretty sure they sell that at Sprouts as well. But those are only two places that I've seen that particular water. Um, it's either it's between 289 and 389, something like that. It might be 359 or 389. I'm not sure, and it might have been on sale for 289. I'm not sure. I might have been looking at the wrong thing when I'm thinking of the 289. And then there's another water. Um, I can't remember, Electio, something. There's another bigger bottle of water that we usually get. Um, and we usually get both of them, and we didn't get it this time. But yeah, it's bigger and it costs about the same. But that water is the best water that I've tasted, period. I haven't had any water that tastes any better. And that was some of the water that my husband was bringing me when I was in the hospital with cancer. And even the doctors were like, "Ooh, do you like that water? Because that's really expensive. I think I'm gonna get some of that water." And I'm like, "Yeah, it tastes really good. I don't want to drink the water here." The water is disgusting in Texas. It's gross, and it's hard water. It makes your skin really dry. You know, I have to make sure as soon as I get out of the shower, I gotta rub my body down with coconut oil, right? And if I want to, make anything extra, oiled up, I might use Vaseline on any extra dry areas, but yeah, I don't really use the whole lotion. I might use lotion on my hands sometimes after the coconut oil, but yeah, I try to keep it pretty natural, because the water here is pretty gross. We even when we're not buying the bottled water, we buy water, the 5 gallon refillable jugs. We got those that we get water from the water mill, because the water here is just so gross. I lived in Flint. I was born in Flint, Michigan, guys. But yeah, I lived in Flint, Michigan in the 90s. And the water has always been horrible there. Always. We used to boil our water back in the day, and I'm not even sure if that was doing anything, but we were trying. We couldn't afford to buy water. That wasn't even a thing when I was little. Hi Duke. Every time you come in, I want to try to pronounce your name, but I just know I'm going to destroy it, so I don't want to do that. I just think it's so disrespectful. But hi, I hope you're having a wonderfully blessed day. I love the high vibrations, guys. I really do. All right, guys, let me finish up this reading because I am hungry. All right, forgive and heal. By releasing the grip of the past wounds, you free up energy to nurture your well-being and cultivate inner peace. So that just goes along with what I've been talking about here. Because, you know, guys, I just go off on my personal tangents. But when I do that, it's because it's a part of the reading, right? You got to heal yourself from within. 11:44 on the clock, Central Standard Time. You got to heal yourself from within, right? And part of that is forgiving anyone who has hurt you in the past, because people can only do to us what we allow them to do, even as children, you know, because we are living in fear. We're terrified to tell on people that do stuff to us when we're kids, right? So we allow stuff to go on, right? But if we get past that fear and go tell, 9 times out of 10 we can stop it, you know. But the fact that certain things happen the way they do, we have to understand that there's a lesson to be learned from the experience. And we had to go through that experience in order to know the other side of that, so we can recognize it when it re-enters our life later on down the line. Okay? Hey, hey, stop licking yourself. You are not dinner. You need to be clean. You need a bath. He looked at me like, what? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. If you don't get a bath, you're getting a wash up. You're still going to get clean today. Okay? Yeah. I love you too. Mwah. Is she baby? No, I love you too, my little stinky boy. He's like, but I don't want a bath though. That's my baby boy. And my baby girl, I gave her a wash of the day. She was so good. She is such a cutie pootie. She is the kind that she'll give you her leg, give you her paw, toot her little booty up. Like, yeah, all right there. Hold her head back so you can get her neck. She's like, yeah, clean me. Hold her face out so you can wash your eyes, the gook out of her eyes, and give you her ear. Like, okay, all right. Okay, that's enough. Okay, now go away. You know, she's participates in the cleaning of herself. This one here, he acts like you're trying to kill him. He's like, oh God, she's trying to drown me. What's happening? And then he's trying to walk away from you if you're just trying to wash him up, you know, wash his legs off and his little feet. He's like, okay, well, maybe if I just keep trying to walk away, she'll leave me alone. Like, they are polar opposite. And they came from the same litter. They're both pit bull and and Doberman, but he's more Doberman, tall and skinny. He looks like a pit. He's got the pit colors, but he's got the Doberman marking, and he's tall and skinny, and she's short and thick and brown and beautiful, and she looks just like a little pit. And they don't act the same. They give me some of the same looks, but they don't act the same. And he's got the long, I call it the long giraffe neck, because his neck is twice as long as hers. But they both give me the same looks. And they both sit in the cage the same way and look at me like this. The exact same look. And they both have eyes that are the exact same color as their fur. Like, he's got this grayish tan color fur, and his eyes are the exact same color. And she's like hazel brown, and her eyes are the exact same color. They're both gorgeous, but polar opposite of each other. He can be very gentle, but he's very strong, and he doesn't know his strength, because they're both puppies. They're only a year old. They're like a year and a half old. But and he has a short tail, right? Her strength is in her tail. She's got a full tail, and she wags her whole body with her tail. And I call her a baby dinosaur because she knocks over everything. She's like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. But she's teeny weeny. She's a little bitty thing. So she only knocks over stuff because she's excited and happy. But as soon as she calms down, she's cool. Him, he be trying to open doors and turn off lights and stuff. Like, this dude is... They're polar opposite. That's all I got to say. Release attachments. Do you hear it? Almost every single card is talking about releasing and self-care and change, right? So if you don't hear the theme in this here, Cancer, hold on, the change is coming. Don't you worry about a thing. Know that the change is going to come as soon as you release what no longer serves you. It's up to you. Take care of yourself and the world will take care of you. Take care of yourself and the Most High will take care of you. Right? That's all you got to do is boop, boop, take care of you, baby boo. Release attachments. Release the grip on what no longer serves you. I've said this about 35 times in this reading, but I'll say it again. Release the grip on what no longer serves you, allowing emotional wounds to mend and finding freedom in detachment. So detach from what no longer serves you, baby boo. And everything you want will come to fruition. You are very welcome, Iris Alvarado. I'm glad it helped you. You're very welcome. Thank you guys for showing up and sharing your time and energy with me. I appreciate you guys, all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much. Iris, thank you. I needed that as well. I need to know that my message is getting across and someone hears it. It makes me feel good. If only one person appreciates it, that's enough for me. I love it. Thank you. Absolutely. Discover purpose, and that's a part of mine, right? My purpose is to come here and make you guys feel a little bit better about what you got to go through and give you access to a different path that you may not even see. Right? Or just explain to you what just happened so you understand it's not a personal attack on you, or it was, and this is what you need to do to defend yourself, right? I'm a helpful guide, right? And that's what I'm here for. So thank you, guys. Thank you, and you're welcome to anyone that feels better after listening to my readings. Absolutely. That's what I'm here to do. But discover your purpose. This practice allows you to shed layers of uncertainty and doubt, revealing a sense of direction that can provide solace and clarity. Right? So clear it up for yourself, baby boo. Boop, boop. Clean it up. Ask God for guidance, wisdom, discernment, and clarity. Right? So you can see this stuff coming. There's nothing wrong with asking for help from the Most High. Manifest your dreams. As you focus your energy on your dreams, you cultivate a sense of purpose and direction, which contributes to emotional healing. So heal those emotional wounds, babe. It's going to make for a very pleasant today and an even brighter tomorrow. Okay? Absolutely. Thank you so much, Iris. I am here to support you anytime. You come back and join me anytime, okay? And cherish moments, guys. Each moment becomes an opportunity to nurture your emotional well-being as you immerse yourself in the beauty of the present, right? I'm telling you, you better find something to be thankful for. I am grateful for the talent of being able to sit here and help my fellow human being. Being a helpful guide, I'm telling you. I'd rather help you through your day than help you hate your day. I mean, there's some people out here that really take pride in tearing you down. I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of lifting you up. I want to be a part of helping you see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? And run for that light, baby, because you got this. You got this, and nothing beats a failure but a try. You keep on trying. You keep on rising to the top, because you're going to beat them. You're going to beat them. You're going to beat the adversaries because you're never going to give up. You know that nothing beats a failure but a try. You know that every time you fall, all you got to do is get back up and keep it moving, because you know you got this, right? I'm not a big fan of Elon Musk, but Elon Musk has done that. He has fallen and gotten himself back up. He has filed bankruptcy and went from the top to the very bottom about 3 or 4 times. But he just keep on going. He won't give up. He will not give up. He's like, I'm just going to keep on trying and keep on trying. I can't think of the idea. I'm just going to get a think tank of very intelligent people and pay them to think for me. Okay, I'm going to figure it out though, right? You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to find a way. Because it's your time, Cancer. It's your time. You can do this. You got this, babe. And you are not alone. So don't be beating yourself up and putting the weight of the world on your shoulders thinking you got to carry everybody around. No, you do not. You put your hair up, baby. Okay? Make the load a little lighter. Okay? And keep it moving. Keep it moving. Because you don't have to carry the weight of the world. All you got to focus on right now is you. You got this. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to end it here. I'm not doing personal readings just yet, guys, but it's coming. It's coming. I promise you. All right. And when I do, I'll put that list up of how much everything costs for the personal reads. Right now, if you want to tip or donate, my Cash App is in the description, but it's not required, guys. You take what resonates and leave the rest. You come back anytime. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Join the tribe and vibrate high, guys. Love on yourselves and each other and get out into nature and just ground yourself. Love yourselves and each other. And just don't forget, you got a lot of things out here to help you, right? You got a lot of things out here to help you. So tap into your gifts and your powers. Love you. Namaste. Have a wonderfully blessed day.